Greetings, my fellow Fuel Baron. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Fuel Barons of Tatooine, Episode 7, Fabrication. So make pants. Actually, let's go ahead and queue up a duster forever, made of specifically Crate Dragon. And Red will get that done. Zero is just going to be 24/7 research, more or less. An oil spill. Sorry, Can. Where'd it spill? Let's repair that pipe. So every now and then, much like the short circuit events of for power, your oil can spill, and you have to clean up the oil spill as a result. So repairing the pipe stops it from spreading, and then we clean it up, and we won't have a flammable oil slick as a result. Because oil that is on the ground like that is flammable and can be set on fire, even for defensive purposes. You can have, like, purposeful napalm trails and the like. Pretty soon, everyone will be fully healed. And I'm trying to get over these muscle parasites, because that was a contributing factor to the death of Matcha. Not being able to run because we're infected. Why can't I clean? Oh, right. I removed that from the home zone. What is Bantha in terms of protection and tolerance? So it's sharp. Heat, blunt is pretty good. Its temperature is not. So it's not good heat protection, but it is good physical protection. It's not as good as Crate Dragon, but it's close. Actually, there is another Crate Dragon out here that we could hunt. With 4 shooters, it shouldn't be too hard to take that one down. And there's one more Bantha, which I feel like... Yeah, this is the Bantha that was involved in the stomping, so it's going to have to die. Hey peeps, there should be a State of Decay video out 6 minutes ago, if you're looking for one. Running out of room here? Some of it just is storage that can be merged, like we don't need 3 different component stock piles, or 5, or however many. Oh my god, we had so many. Merge! There we go. That saved some room. Alright, in the morning when it's light out, we'll go Crate Dragon hunting if it's still here, and take that Bantha out as well. Our food's looking pretty good. We even had a potato harvest, which is nice. The few potatoes that we sowed around the river's edge. One thing that's going to look a little weird is the eyes location for the Rhodians are a little offset. So you can see the bandage on Can's eye is like wrong. And if he gets a bionic eye, the bionic eye will be where that bandage is, so he's going to look pretty freakish. Once we put a helmet on him, maybe it won't be an issue, but it will look a little weird until then. Just an FYI. Alright, sun's up, guns up. As much as I want the Crate Dragon, first, revenge. I don't think this is the one that actually killed her. No, it isn't, but it's part of the pack, so... Down it goes. Hey peeps, thanks for the gifted sub. And Mad Havma for the resub. I missed that. Alright, down goes one bantha, but we aren't done. We're hunting dragons. Dragon Slayer, which is going to be very different than next week's new Twitch series, where I'm going to be a dragon worshipper. Talk about a change of pace. Now, you guys potentially wanted a lab, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this room off so that this section becomes lab-like. And because I probably will eventually have sterile tiles in the lab, I'm going to have that tiled up differently. Because this can fit... I might need it a little bit larger, but it will be able to fit multiple research benches. Once done. Like this and that, with the multi-analyzer nested in there as well. Because Red can also research, so we could have two researchers at once. Or someone new. Thanks for the sub for Yoda. He'll be back in a minute. We're almost done getting rid of all the slag and slop and debris from that fight. We have a lot of material. And to keep us protected, I'm going to make more dusters. A crate. Can, Frosty, and Ozakoa also need them. And I should keep a lookout for wildlife. Is it? It's good food. Very tasty. Nice. Our bedrooms are almost back to normal. Once we have advanced fabrication up and running, I'll be able to manufacture advanced components, which then will allow me to build the base shields and stop drop pod raiders from dropping on beds and cutting our eyeballs out. And he's back. We're heading into a slightly colder season, so as strange as it might seem, I am going to need some heaters. So I'm going to put heaters in the hallways, because I probably don't need 4 heaters, 1 for each bedroom. It's probably going to be enough to just have a few heaters in the hallway with vents. So I'll have Red work on that. I'm keeping an eye on my components so I don't drop below the minimum for a fabrication bench, because then that would be a real problem. And this heater will warm it up to 66 Fahrenheit, so the heaters and the coolers aren't going to compete with one another. It will stay above 66 and below 70. And that's a heater for the rec room. And then this drops to 66. Heater for the bedroom. And then this is the last heater. And then I can start working on the lab again. The lab and the crafting room. So in terms of crafting, I could put the fab bench. Maybe I'll put the fab bench here so there's plenty of storage around it. Forbid it for now, until it's better protected with walls. Alright, it's a pretty good temperature in there now. Good. Back on the mend. Until we're attacked next, I suppose. We're going far and wide for stone cutting, so maybe I, just... Oh, I thought... Oh, we're just hauling the stone to the zone. Never mind. I have it paused. Oh, we have reeks. So reeks are like angry rhinos that try to stomp you. Oh, and we have another Gixa. Or Gizka, rather. So I'll hunt the Gizka, and then we're going to want to hunt the reeks before they hunt us. Because unlike rhinos that are herbivores, those reeks eat meat, and will want to eat me. So, kill or be killed. You haven't seen Tusker Echo in a long time? It's because I have a newborn, and therefore the door to my office is closed more often than not for sound. Meaning that Tusk and Echo literally can't come in here even if they wanted to. So with nothing to eat, those reeks are going to come for me for sure. And they also move ridiculously fast. 5. So the average person runs at 4.6, aka you can't outrun them. But you can't outgun them. So where's my Giz leather? Did we not butcher it yet? Oh, yep, the reek's hunting me. Okay, everybody wake up. And I'm sure the other one's going to come for me in a minute as well. So I'm just going to go fight it. But yeah, where is the Giz? We killed it. Did I leave its body out here or something? Because I had 13 skin before, and I seem to still have 13 skin. So, I don't know. While you're out here, you might as well haul back jade, steel, and more steel. What? Another? Oh, it got back up. Jerk! Can you believe it? Nasty little reeks. Maybe he ran out of the map? Yeah, I think that would be the case. That'd be my guess, that you're right. The other thing we're going to want in here for the lab is vents. So that it doesn't need its own coolers. It can share base cool. And Can got bruised from the reek stomping him. We'll fix it. You love the plaster noises? Yeah, they're great. I think at this point, I'm going to go with herbal. Let's take a look at our muscle parasites are cured. Cured. Yeah, we're at a muscle parasite territory, which is great. And we're pretty close on getting that lab together. And then I'll move the high-tech research bench over to the much cleaner, less foot-trafficked area so we research faster. And also have 2 benches so that if we want to designate 2 researchers, we can. You. Droner. Switching to herbal without any herbal is just medicine no tend. Yeah, I'm aware. That's pretty much how we're tending them. Ooh. Blaster scar to the stomach. Gnarly. We're gonna need artificial stomachs. Seems like. Smoke leaf. I'll leave it out there. I will need to update the home zone to include this area. And then also add lights. Don't have a cow. Whatever you need, just... Oh, it's the drunner. I can't really fix that. Caravan to Saponza Station. 7 modified shirts. And I could get a Psychic Emanator, which wouldn't be terrible, or an Aesthetic Shaper. Should I accept the trade quest? So modified shirts are just like button-down shirts. They're not really any different. Aw, she dazed. Ozuko is female, Somnatus is male. Got it. Insultingly, I wasn't quite sure. Love how everyone has private bedrooms so they won't get to sleep disturbed, and Red's like, yeah, I'll see to that. I see your private bedroom, and I raise you complete sleep disruption. You're welcome. Although, her wonder might be over. She's laying down. She's still psychotic, but it might end. We will see. Let's move the bed so that this is not a hospital, but a Somnatus bedroom. Make it a little bit nicer. No wildlife, which is probably good because all the wildlife so far has tried to eat me. Ozukoa, I'm going to have you deliver what I need for the fabrication bench. And the other thing I'm going to need here in the fab bench is shelves. So I'm going to do a double shelf of steel. And then a single shelf of gold, plasteel components and advanced components. Also paired with tool cabinets. Maybe there's a more elegant way to lay that out. Probably, but I don't care. That's the layout. rerouting the power so it's not in the way. What difficulty is it on? Losing is fun. Hardest. Hardest difficulty. So here's the scenario. Crash landed, but modified. And then here's the storyteller. Random, losing is fun. I just wanted to... I hadn't shown you up until now, but, you know... That's how I roll. That's what I play on. He's my homie. Randy. He loves me. Loves to beat me up. We go back a long way. So you guys do want to accept the trade quest. Got it. What reward to accept? What reward? Chaos, Mass, Chaos, Side Trainer, and Shaper, Psychic Emanator, and Uranium for Goodwill. So, for those that don't know, the Shaper just makes you slightly more attractive. The Chaos Trainer wouldn't really matter because no one has cast powers right now. Emanator makes people happy in a certain radius. And, well, you know what Uranium is, most likely. No! No, not Blight. Can just plank cut. There we go. That's faster. I don't want this to spread any further than it has to. No time for water. Just cut. There we go. Annoying. Samnatus, you're a constructor? Oh, you are. At, like, horribly low efficiency. So, just haul material for now. I don't really trust him to do skilled labor yet. No, don't build the shelf. It's going to be awful. So I'm just delivering materials with him, and then when red snaps out of it, I'll have red build it. He is a cook, but he's not skilled enough to make fine meals just yet. Fine meals requires cook 6, so Samnatus could eventually be our cook. He would just need to make a lot of simple meals first. What mod do I have to show the radius of wall lights? It's just the wall light mod. It's not modded. It's an option in the wall light mod to show lit areas. You just have to turn it on for yourself. The workshop isn't connected? No, it's not connected yet. It will be once... Well, now that it's done, I'll break this wall down, and it will be connected. It was always intended to be a hallway. And maybe eventually a hallway down that way, too. Alright. Emanator and Uranium. So... Peace talks? Nope. For Galactic Empire? Definitely not. It's a trap. That's bait. I know it. Akbar says it's a trap. I think it's a trap. So 7 modified shirts at normal quality plus... modified shirts... 7. I'm going to start on this, making it out of cloth. And then, once the quest comes up, I'll accept it. Aren't lower quality shelves better? Yeah, I mean, they are technically, Cathanon, you're right. The thing is, I don't want them to fail at the construction, but I'll have them try. I'll give the new guy a try. How's that sound? Well, or Can just comes in and does it. Alright, new guy. See what you can do. An Eclipse Flash Storm. We have entered the Matrix. So this is for steel, plasteel, gold, regular components. Where are you going? And Red snapped out of it after like a day of psychosis, going on her Walter White trip. And advanced components. My farmers are skilled enough for psychoid, we just don't have psychoid research. So I could plant it, but I wouldn't even be able to make it a tea just yet. Let's get these stupid beds out of the way. Hurdles. Much better. Looking good. Oh, look at Red go. Okay, make components due until we have, let's say, 30. Don't let anyone else die while you're gone. I'm insulted. But yeah, I'll try. We also have another research bench. So this one's going to get broken down. The multi-analyzer is going to get moved. And we're going to research in here because it will be way easier to keep this clean. Where'd all my steel go? And bring the, the file cabinet over. As well as the stool. The stool doesn't matter for Zero, because Zero doesn't have comfort. Or rather, has comfort, but it doesn't really matter because he's never upset. Is that all the gold I have? For real? I thought I mined more of it. Oh, yeah, it's just sitting there. Hey, Frosty. Fetch. Okay, maybe that's probably racist to say to a Wookiee. I feel bad now. Do you think that's racist to a Wookiee? To say fetch? Yeah, it most assuredly is. Undoubtedly, that is racist. My bad, dude. Oh, this isn't home zoned. Yep. And then, just to enclose this off so it's even more secure, I'm just going to stick a door in there, and it's going to be pretty well isolated. Was there any more components? Oh, yes, there are. Because I'm now manufacturing them, but, like, mining them out is pretty fast. So that's gone. Yeah, I think that's the last of the components. So once I get those components, I can also start the other... Well, I'll have you all decide. Because I've done a whole lot of priorities. Workshop is done. Research Shields is done. Help Lash is done. So, new priorities. There it is. Give you 5 whole minutes to vote on that. And I'm going to turn it over to Yoda so I can... No, I'll just keep streaming. I was gonna try to eat, but I'm not hungry yet, so I'll wait. Wait until I'm famished. I'm wait until I have a mental break. So if you're wondering, protecting the oasis would be prioritizing perimeter walls and the shields. Colonist needs would be like beer, tea, a better recreation room. I have the cloth for one. Actually, Red, could you make the shirts? Because we decided on the Psychic Emanator, so we ought to get that going. Those shirts are going to take me no time at all to make. Somnatus, could you not eat all the fine meals, dude? We do have a finite amount. No wildlife right now, if you were wondering. And then these modified shirts I don't want to wear, so let me go and remove them from allowables. I'm going to make sure that all 7 of them are normal plus. So far they have been. Nice, second research bench. And then make sure that this research bench is also connected to the multi-analyzer, which it is. Okay, modified shirts are done. Good, normal. Okay, they're all of sufficient quality, so let's go take it. I'm gonna have you go, because you have the warm clothing. I don't know how long of a trip this is. But I hope you have enough food for the trip. I'm also going to have you bring the silver. Perhaps you could buy an eye. Bring the crate horns as well. Actually, bring the crate horns over the silver and the banthas. So it's a 2-day travel, and I'll be able to trade the horns for food for a return trip. He's also a fast walker, so he might be able to do the trip a little faster than what it says. I don't know where to put this. Stick it there for now. Workshop obviously needs to grow, and will grow at some point. There, that's a little cleaner. I knew I was going to think of a better layout. And by George, I did. So once we have the research for advanced fabrication, I'll be able to make advanced components, which means I'll be able to make the defensive shields. That's why I didn't pull on it, because I knew it was a requirement. So it says it'll get there in 2 days, and my food will last for about 3, 2.5. Let's call it. It looks like protecting the oasis is going to be the priority, with maybe a side quest of colonist needs. Copy that. So stockpiling a bunch of regular components so they can make advanced components quickly will definitely help in the long run. I think getting the sandstone door is kind of important. It will stop the destruction of my chem fuel production. Or at least slow it down, because they'd have to rock all the way around. Okay, protect the oasis. Add base shields, walls, and improve the colonist mood. How's that for the description up top. So, Simnatus, it looks like you need some work tasks. I'm going to move the batteries out of the super flammable storage area into the far less flammable bricked up base area and add another battery as well. This is a pretty crummy bedroom for Simnatus, but I'm not about to commit to more bedrooms because we have limited space. And if we're going to protect our colony with shields, the space that we have it's going to be really important for us to minimize our footprint because shields cost a lot of, oh, that should be off. Cost a lot of power. And as a result, we need to compress our footprint as much as we can so that we require fewer shields to be able to protect what we own. And I trust him to floor, and that's about it. Because he's botching constantly. He'll learn. He'll learn. So Can's about a day away. His mood's holding. His thirst is okay. His food's good. And we're very close to advanced fab. So, Red, how about you join Zero? Oh, yeah, make the Duster. I was going to say join Zero in research, but Dusters are also really nice, because Ozakoa also needs the Duster. Oh man, you've botched the same tile twice. Got my eye on you, dude. I'm going to clean up the cabling a little bit. Oh, that's plumbing. Power conduit. So they don't have so many conduit running. It limits the amount of potential fire that we could have. I also have a lot of oil to be able to process, so maybe I'll turn the resource console back on and run it. Another thing I could do to clean up in here would be a kitchen sink. It'd be a little weird to put one in, but it would functionally work to make it slightly more hygienic. And we don't have a source of water anywhere close, so it also makes it easier for us to wash our hands and take a drink of water from it. So, sounds good to me. And that's just one more Simnatus task. Come on, Red. Back to dustering or research. I could do a comfy chair, or just any stool for the fabrication, yeah. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Like an armchair there. That would be a Red task. Alright, power conduits have been replaced. There, cleaning them up. Sean, thank you for the resub. It is going pretty well, dude. Thank you for asking. Alright, we're so close to advanced fab. So what am I going to research next? Up to you. Comfort is 90%. Could be worse. So other, if you vote for other, that's like vanilla research, because I see that was briefly leading. That would be like smithing, which I think I need, or Cyanide brewing, beer brewing, because that would be really good for comfort for the colonists. Smithing leads to machining, which eventually leads to like gun turrets and stuff like that, so that's pretty useful. It also leads to prosthetics, which would be nice for the problems that we have, you know, missing eyes, etc. Just because it's vanilla research doesn't mean it's not helpful. No, it's not sexy, it's not part of the mods, but still pretty helpful. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Fuel Barons of Tatooine, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 17th and September 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this was a one-time streamed mini-series. If you would like to try this for yourself, all of the files can be found in links in the description. Please read the directions carefully because a lot of setup and modifications are required to duplicate this scenario. If you would like to get involved in my gaming community, which helps to determine the mini-series I stream month to month and the games that I play on Twitch, please join Discord. The link to that can be found in the description of the video and at Rhadamant.com. My stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams and episodes are also at Rhadamant.com. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow mercenaries.